It has been so long since I've gone live on this channel, and I decided that I was here practicing. I'm practicing Autumn Leaves by Jackie Sharp, and this is a new piano solo on my top of my piano music stack. Anyways, it'll make me so nervous to practice live, but I thought I would just practice and it'll give me a little bit of motivation to focus. So if you're here, you can say hi in the comments. And I've played the first page just a couple times this evening, and the second and third pages are new to me, so I'm going to play through just a little bit to give you an idea, and then I'll work on some specific sections. And again, none of you may be here live because this is just a surprise one, but let's start practicing, and if you come here on the replay, I'll probably keep it up. And yeah, thanks for listening in. So the things I'm going to work on now is these thirds are so beautiful, and I actually had a type of brain bleed about 13, 14 years ago, and so my right hand's a bit weaker, and at that time I couldn't really play a C major scale. So this is actually the perfect piece for me because it takes that even transfer of weight between the fingers to really bring it out and have it sound consistent. So that's something I'll work on this. It also has this like beautiful weighty first C for the first three measures, and you can probably see it a little bit on the screen. It might be small, and so I feel like it needs this kind of rounded sound, and if the composer hops on, she'll have more comments, I'm sure, but I feel like I want this like depth of richness in that. And then the composer mentions using fractional pedaling with frequent changes. So keeping it like clean and rich. And I love thinking about the colors of autumn with this one. So what a neat opportunity. And I see that there's a 5 and 2 there. So in the fingering, 2, 1 and 3, 4 and 2. That gives that really smooth, connected sound to the practice. So let's aim for that this time. Two and 5 again. And leaning into that. So I really love that. So that's going to give me something to work on. It does say with rubato, and so I was trying to figure out first from the timing would be like 1 E and 2 E and 1 E and 2 E and 1 E and 2. Those of you who follow my channel know that I don't always count out loud, but I do like to get a sense of what would it sound like if it was with a metronome, and then using rubato I can really feel how it should be without that. So I'll give it a try again, starting a bit more forte and then mezzo forte, it says, and then rallentando, which I think of as like broadened and rich, and it has a decrescendo in that measure 3. So we'll give that a try again. I'd love to hear what you're working on right now. So if you do pop in on the replay or if you're here live, then let me know what's on the top of your music stack if you're a fellow teacher or maybe you're a fellow learner. Here we go. Not sure what happened there. Beautiful sounds there with the harmony. I love what Jackie's done. Yeah, I sometimes go for the E and I'm going to correct myself there. So it has this beautiful sense of leaning in to the tied note. So I love that. It sounds like this. So that's super nice. If you're just popping in, I am just practicing Autumn Leaves by Jackie Sharp, and this piece is new to me, so I'm just discovering it, and it's pretty neat. Suddenly very tender, it says. Yeah, that sounds so tender. So I love that section. She's done some neat things. I'll try that again. Suddenly very tender, it says. This section is completely new to me. I gotta check those notes. Correction there. Sight reading here. Oh, yeah, I love that. And I love that it says shape the dialogue between the hands. So on page 2, this page is new to me. And I love that there's like this weight to this first part. 1 E and a 2 E and a dum. And I just think that's such a delicious change to the chromatic. So again, Jackie is just this expressive player, and if you have the chance to hop over to Jackie's channel, she's absolutely brilliant. I also adore the way she works with students, and she's a true master teacher that we can all learn from at every level. And her students are brilliant as well. So here again, measure 12, we're on page 2, and I'll actually just click over there. You should be able to see that on the screen, and here we go again. Sight reading here for the first time this evening. And I need to double check that note A. again, I'll really correct that D because I keep wanting to add a D flat. So from measure 18, 1 E and 2. Apparently I like D flat this evening. I'm really, really fond of these weighted notes in this piece, and it's just so expressive. So here again from the top of page 2, I'll go a little bit slower. My note is a bit blurry there. Let's see, where was I? 1 E. And sometimes when I'm practicing, I might look at the intervals again, like C stepping down, and F minor to a D. Says less each time. Slowing. And again, those parallel thirds are so good for my hand, and just beautiful, beautiful piece. I'm going to take a peek at the third page and see where that leaves us here. Next slide. Oh, it might just show me 2 on here. I'll see if I can scoot over to the third page on my screen, and if that gives me that third page. Yeah, it does. So then it says as before. So we take a return to some of the material on the first page. Let's see what this page is new to me. Building intensity. Forceful and passionate. I'll have to double check these notes. 8VA up. So I've got some work to do at a slower speed to check out all those ledger lines. And I must admit, those ledger lines, I often read them as chords. I don't think I can circle on this program here, but I try to read the ledger lines as a chord. So I see that this one is on the 1, 2, 3, 4. It's one up from the 4th ledger line. So then I would kind of see that like a C7 chord and then one up. And so we've got C minor material, like that, the G to the F sharp, which is beautiful. So that's some sections I can work on. So what a beautiful sneak peek of this one. I'm going to go back to the introduction here, and we'll wrap up fairly soon. This is a long live stream, and I think that I might do this more frequently, and so when people know that it's happening, they'll be able to pop in and see some practice in progress. So this is Autumn Leaves by Jackie Sharp. Yeah, I just absolutely love this piece. So I will keep working on this one. I'd love to hear if Jackie's music is new to you. I've been working on it just this evening, and it's just lovely. Try that third page again. Whoopsie. So I'll work away at the left hand of this, and I think I'm really excited to be getting this one in my fingers. It's new to me again this evening for those of you dropping in. If you're here in the comments, let me know what you're working on lately, and I'd love to hear from you too. Jackie's done some beautiful work here. It's just such a delight to play her music. Okay, well, I am done this little micro practice for this evening, and I'll pick up where I left off when I get a moment in between kids and chaos tomorrow and teaching, and we'll see you next time.